Got Nowakowski flanked way outside. Fernando keeps it himself. I'm going to run. Mendoza!
All right. Welcome to, what is this, like the third week of the entire year? I don't even know what to make of this. Like, this is pretty ridiculous price action for the very start of 2026. I mean, first we were supposed to have world peace and then invaded Venezuela, took the president, and now we're talking about tariff tantrum 2.0. I don't know. I guess this is just how 2026 is, or better yet, how the market is nowadays. But things are looking pretty brutal out there. I mean, not for everything, but for some stuff, it's looking very nasty out there. Let me go ahead and share the screen here of RYAAY stock market. And well, I mean, it's a pretty bad day. It's a pretty bad day for not only tech, but also SPY, right? So my opinion is that you have the market somewhat broadening out. I would say pretty nasty sell-off, but not to the degree where it's like, oh my goodness, we're going to have like a nasty bear market here. But the RSP is outperforming the SP 500. So a lot of it is weighted toward tech being sold off, which is the reason why I see Qs basically underperforming the market. But IW is only down 1.3%. If this was like a ridiculous sell-off, wouldn't you see a bit more of that action happening here? Also, crypto is, of course, selling off as it usually does. But a lot of these stocks out here are not doing that bad. I mean, like Path is only down 63 basis points. On Semiconductor is only down 91 basis points. AMKR is up 2.44%, right? I mean, you're obviously going to have BMNR down a lot. But where's the sell-off happening mostly? It's happening in big tech. Apple's down 3%. Amazon's down 4%. We're going to talk a little bit about Amazon, getting a little bit into Andy Jassy, some things he had to say. Also, the tariff tantrum 2.0. I mean, this is obviously what things are centered around. I thought it was going to be more on the credit cap. I don't know. Is that old news now? Like the 10% cap? Because no one's talking about it anymore. It's all about the tariff tantrum. Google's down 2%, but still near all-time highs. Meta's down. It's almost below $500. Was it below? No, sorry, 600. Actually, the bottom was $600 today. Bounced up considerably since then. Things are looking very dicey this morning, but now we're trading near the lows again. Tesla's down 3%. Nvidia is down almost 4%. Netflix is actually reporting earnings today. I will not be streaming the earnings today for Netflix. I'll probably be off the stream by then. Microsoft is down 1%. But, I mean, Micron's up almost 1% today. Intel is up today. SkyT, oh, wow. Completely regret not buying this, but whatever. SanDisk is up 9%. So sell everything and buy my memory is what it really looks like, right? But of course, you have these parabolic data center stocks that are down, pretty considerably from yesterday. Things are looking pretty good for IREN this morning, but clearly it's sold off quite a good amount. Nebius is below $100 again. TeraWolf is red. CoreWeave is down 8%. Core Scientific, all of these things are down a lot. Like, you're going to get the high beta moves. Next Decade is back below $5. Pretty interesting move there. VG is giving up some of the gains from last week. ASTS was green this morning. It's no longer green anymore. Rocket Lab is down about 8% today. Peloton is a garbage dumpster fire. Yeah, no, someone said it in there too. ONDS is up today. Still up 7%. It was up as much as in the $14 range earlier. No longer there anymore. And Transmedics was up, I think, about 1% today, but then sold that off. Lemonade was green for a minute. LifeMed is down. HIMS, well, I mean, you're not going to have a proper red day without HIMS being red. That usually doesn't really happen. Grab, is this right? Grab is green? That's weird. Someone needs to tell people about Grab being green, because that's pretty wild. IONQ was up 5% today. Now it's only up 1%. I don't know. It's like a really weird day, in my opinion. You have like all of these stocks, like some of them deep red, but some of them are like, is there really like a sell-off happening? But I'll tell you something right now. This is going to be the second close below the 50-day moving average for SPY since late November, right? We've had this happen a couple times, but this is, we just had new all-time highs. Like, this is like a really weird chart here, right? So if I look at this SPY chart, I mean, you have like a little bit of weakness, bounce off the 100-day moving average, but it didn't get below the 50 here, got below it here, stick save, got below it here, got saved, got below it here, saved. Are we going to have another saving grace here? We will see. Oh my goodness, man. There's always always people trolling in the chat, just trying to, yeah. We missed this, Raj. We missed this. I mean, hey, at least it's not at $800, but still, man, Raj and I were looking at the stock when it was all the way down here, like just above $100, and even after the tariff tantrum. Can't win them all, man. Can't win them all. So what do we make of this? Well, let's get a little bit into the show here. We're going to go a little bit over the tariffs. We are going to talk about, is this a fake bear market? Actually, we kind of went over that one a little bit. Some green stocks today. Is this like an actual real bear market or not? Coming up. Elon Musk versus Ryanair. That was actually pretty funny news starting late last week, and that's starting to get a little bit heated up. I don't know if the bag holders of Ryanair or maybe the chief executives and whatever it is want to get sold at a premium. If Elon Musk buys them, I don't know. Kind of sounds a little bit weird, but there's definitely a bit heating up going on over there. Another short report from AppLovin. AppLovin was, let's see. AppLovin is, it's pretty much flat, but it was down like 8% this morning. I commented on that one on Twitter, so I'll comment on that one in a minute. Content creation, BMNR. I mean, it looked a lot better this morning, but I don't know. Something tells me that $200 million investment in Mr. Beast. I know a lot of people here might own BMNR, but that was pretty interesting. There was a tweet from Heinze regarding the TAM for content creation. Here I am creating content as well. We'll comment a little bit on that one. And also there's a bit of an interview with the Micron CEO. We also did hear about the news last week where, he bought some stock last week for the first time since 2021. So we'll see what happens with that one. So let's get right into it. What is going on? Amando, how are you? What is going on? A2 Zev? Okay, A2 Zev. What is going on? Freddie Phillips? Raj, what's going on, baby? How are you doing? EFan, Spicy, Ticker Tap, always showing up first. What's going on? Raise, Alf. All right, let's get into the show. Right now, if you are watching on my channel, all 45 of you, I'm going to be stopping the stream very soon, and it'll just be on the Wolf Financial channel. Again, as mentioned it, moving the content over there, but just showing a little bit of love in my channel, letting the word get out there. If you are just tuning in, go ahead and like and subscribe to the video on Wolf Financial on YouTube. All right, we got Wolf_Financial on YouTube, where you can engage with me on here through the chat. All right, let's get right. Oh, I forgot to see, is Zeta still red? Is Zeta still white? Red, green, I mean? Yeah, Zeta's up 1%. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Getting a little bit of a weakness here into the close. All right, so let's start off here with the tariff tantrum news that developed over the weekend. I'm going to open it up right here. Why does it do that all the time? Why you got to do that to me? All right, here we go. I'm going to copy the link over here. Boom, boom. Let me share this screen. All right, I shared this tweet over the weekend. We had the Financial Times release a tariff retaliation news from the EU to Trump, 93 billion euros in retaliation to Trump's Greenland threat. Now, I don't even know, is he actually looking to invade Greenland, or is he looking to buy it? Like, I thought he was buying it, but then now there's talk about some invasion. Denmark is sending troops over to Greenland. I don't know, but it's causing a bit of turmoil. And also the Davos meetings coming up that's taking place in the EU. So there's a bit of talks going on there. And Trump actually did go live around 10 o'clock. Sorry, not 10 o'clock. I think it was 1 p.m. White House press release. I'm going to play a little bit of a clip there. He made an interesting comment on there in case you missed it. And everybody said all those year-to-date screenshots, poof, gone. I'm sure a lot of them are gone today. I mean, like there was pretty crazy rallies in the earlier this year or in the last couple of weeks. A lot of these high beta stocks went parabolic. And now, not so much anymore, getting a bit of a pullback. I would still argue that some of them are up pretty nicely still, but we'll see. But, most of the time you've seen that these basically politically driven headlines create some buying opportunity for some positions here, right? So I think we saw that obviously in April. We saw that happen again in November. And then now looks like they're happening again. I mean, is this we're in a strong bullish trend for the S&P 500 for the market. I mean, is this really going to rattle things up? Or are we going to see another 23% bear market like we saw last April? I don't know. Who knows? But we do know that today's Tuesday and tacos technically do get served on Tuesday because it is Taco Tuesday. So let's see if we're going to get a Taco Tuesday. Can't really comment on and see if we're actually going to get that. All I can do is look at the technicals and it's not looking so hot right now. So are we going to do some hedging into the close? I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Ray, Wolfpack, what's going on? Port's gone red, bro. Yeah, dude, the port has gone red for a lot of people. That's for sure. But you got to maintain the conviction in some of those stocks. What's going on, Carolyn? How are you? Pasta salad. Oh, that's a pretty dope name right there. Pasta salad. I like that right there. I like that. All right. So we're going to stop the stream over on my YouTube channel. Want you guys again to tune into the Wolf_Financial. Link is in Twitter as well. But I'm going to be stopping the stream over on my channel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and join that link over there. All right. But for the rest of you, Gina's